Good morning, everyone. This is Judge Kassan. Thank you for joining us. This is the 11:15 a.m. docket on March 10th, 2022 for the City of Olmos Park Municipal Court. Again, thank you for joining. I am going to call the docket. If you're present, please let me know that you're here by pressing the unmute button and letting me know that you're present, okay? We're going to call the docket, and the docket is in alphabetical order. I also want you to be aware that we are currently live streaming on YouTube, and that's in order to comply with the open courts provision of the Constitution, okay? Let's see here. We have Jennifer Arce. Jennifer Arce. Eric Arenas Faulkner. Eric Arenas Faulkner. Rosario de la Peña.
I'm here.
Thank you. Chloe Dominguez. Chloe Dominguez. Thank you. Catherine Dormandy. I see you there.
I'm here.
Thank you. David Figueroa. I see you there, sir. Thank you. Luis Garcia Chi.
Good morning, Judge. She's present with counsel.
All right, thank you very much. Angela Gonzalez. Angela Gonzalez. Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique Gonzalez. Lauren Gonzalez. Lauren Gonzalez. Margaret Ogle. Margaret
Present.
Ogle, thank you. Joseph Palomo. Joseph Palomo. Okay, I see you there, sir. Thank you. Kyle Peavy.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Thank you. Kelvin Sanford.
I'm here. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Thank you. Victoria Selby. Okay, Victoria Selby. Savannah Taylor. Savannah Taylor. Anton Trudeau. Anton Trudeau. Jimmy Vasquez. Jimmy Vasquez. And Reina Yanes. Reina Yanes. And Mr. Bell, you're here from the earlier docket, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. All right, phone number ending in 767. If you could press *6 to unmute to let us know your name, please. Phone number ending in 767. What is your name?
This is Chloe Dominguez. Chloe
Thank you.
Dominguez.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Cabana.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna have you speak with Mr. Dixon, the prosecutor, breakout room, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And your client is Mr.
Luis
She, right?
Garcia. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. All right, Valerie, if you could send them, Mr. Garcia and Mr. Alfonso Cabañas with Mr. Dixon, please.
Judge,
Yes, sir.
okay, I'll go over there. I was just going to visit with the attorney, but
Oh, okay,
let me get my invite.
okay.
If we could do that, if that's okay, Judge.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll send, I think Valerie's taking care of that. I hope. All right. All right. You got it, Valerie?
Yes. Okay.
All right, so I have Rosario de la Peña first.
Yes.
All right, so you have a charge here for operate unregistered motor vehicle from March of 2017. How do you plead?
No consent,
Okay,
no contest.
okay, and how did you want to take care of it?
I was wondering if I could get, like, time served for it. I had sent y'all the documents showing where I had been
Okay,
incarcerated.
Valerie, do we have that in Dropbox? How long were you incarcerated, ma'am? Say again?
Like 5 days or so.
Okay, did you send that to us?
Yes, I did.
Valerie, do we have that somewhere?
I sent it along with that form.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna see if they can forward that to me for review, okay? I don't have it in front of me at the
Okay.
moment. Give them a few minutes to see if they can get that to me, okay?
Okay.
All right, just hang on, I'll
Thank
review it. Okay. And you sent that by email or in person? By email? Okay, all right, we'll get that.
Would you like for me to forward it to you again?
Yeah, why don't you do that? That would be great. If you could send it to that same email address and then they can send it to me. I think we're having a little bit of technical difficulties.
Okay, I'm doing that now.
All right, great, thank you. All right, perfect. Okay, next up then is Chloe Dominguez.
Ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, very good. So you have some older cases also from 2017. You have a speeding charge, 48 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. You have another charge for failure to maintain financial responsibility or insurance. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. And how did you want to take care of those today?
I want to see if I could maybe set up a payment plan
Okay. Do
for
you
those
have
because
insurance
they're already at the. I'm sorry?
do you have any insurance currently or no?
Yes, ma'am.
You do? The
Uh-huh.
insurance is in your name?
Yes.
Okay. And do you have a valid Texas driver's license?
Well, that's the thing, because of these, this is the only tickets I have
Okay.
at all, and I haven't had any since then, and I can't, my license just expired on my birthday.
Okay. So
December 23rd.
until you
I
take
can't-
care of these. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So a couple of options. If you just wanted to enter into a payment plan to take care of them and pay them off, it would be $416 on the speeding and $474.50 on the insurance. We could put you on a payment plan and you could just make monthly payments to pay that off. If you wanted to try to keep the insurance violation off your record, it would be $494.50. And then you would have 6 months that you have to maintain the insurance. At the end of the 6 months, you would present us with proof. And then we would close that one out. So it would not be as a conviction. Okay.
Okay.
All right. If you wanted to also
Now,
sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. So while I'm doing these payment plans, I still cannot renew my license, correct? Or can I?
No, the hold will not be lifted until the balance is paid.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
So until you pay the balance due on these older cases, and we can't lift the hold with DPS.
Okay, and there's nothing we can do about the amount that they are.
Are you currently employed? Are you working?
Yes, I am currently
All right.
employed. I'm at work right now.
All right. Is it a full-time job, part-time job?
It's a full-time job, 40
Okay.
hours a week.
Okay. Let's see here. I can reduce them a little bit. Let's see.
Okay.
400 and did you want to try to keep the speeding ticket off your record as well?
Yeah, yeah.
So that one goes up a little bit, but let's see. All right. So you're looking at 386 for the speeding, all right?
Okay.
And then $444.50 for the insurance.
Okay.
All right. So we would need $50 on each of those to get you started on the payment plan. And then you would be on a deferral for 6 months for each of those, and they would run together. And you would just make monthly payments on those until you paid it off. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Could you make your first payment within a week, or do you need 2 weeks?
Yes. I could probably make it,
By the
oh,
18th?
well, the $50 one or the first, like real
Yeah.
payment?
So the first, we would need a $50 payment on each violation. So $100 total. Could you pay that by March 25th?
Oh, yes. I could
Okay.
probably pay it the 15th, actually.
Okay. Well, if you have it sooner, you can always contact the court to make that payment sooner. But it would be
Okay.
$100, so 50 on each, plus a copy of your insurance. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Any
Sounds
questions?
good. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, ma'am.
All right. Very good. So just either stop by and make that payment in person, or you can contact the court to make that payment online. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so
All
much.
right. You're free to go. You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Mr. Dixon.
Judge, I've got a plea agreement with the attorney on Luis Garcia Cheese case.
Okay.
On the drug paraphernalia, it's a no contest plea. 90 days deferred disposition. A fine of $375 due by tomorrow.
Okay.
And then I've got driver safety course as a condition within 60 days and dismiss the speeding. Had to pick a class, so I picked driver safety course, Judge.
Very good. Okay. Mr. Cabañas, is that an accurate representation of the plea offer?
Yes, Your Honor, that is the agreement.
Okay, so you and your client are in agreement with that.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. All right, so it'll be a 90-day deferral, $375 deferral fee with a dismissal of the speeding violation, as well as a condition of deferral being the driving safety course.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. All right, that payment will be due tomorrow. You can contact the court or stop by in person to make that payment.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're free to go. You're excused.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Y'all have a great day. Valerie, are you there?
Yeah, we're having some kind of our Wi-Fi, our network
Right.
is.
Yeah.
Sorry
As long
about
as-
that.
As long as you keep my line open, we're good.
Yeah.
Miss De La Peña was gonna send some documents. Could you check to see if we received those? Please. Okay. See, we have Catherine Dormady. Good morning.
Good morning.
You have a charge here, speeding case 42 in the 30-mile-per-hour zone from June 2016. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay, how did you want to take care of it?
I wanted to see if I could either get a fee reduction or apply for community service based on indigency.
Okay, are you currently working?
No, ma'am, I received disability.
Okay. And are you prohibited by in any way by performing community service hours? Any physical limitations?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, I can reduce it to $327. Okay,
I can't afford that.
Okay.
I need my license. I currently can't renew because
Because of this
because of
case.
this fine.
Mhm.
And I live in a rural area, so there's not any public transportation. And I can't, I can't get my kids to school and I don't have anybody to take them anymore. And I can't afford to keep paying people, especially with gas prices.
Mhm.
So I need to be able to get my license, which is why I wanted to apply for the community service,
Okay,
because I know I fall in the indigency
okay,
statute.
sure. So I can reduce that for you, and if you could just do 24 hours of community service, that would close out the case. Okay,
So how much would the fee be?
$327.
I can't pay that.
I know. I'm saying in lieu of paying the $327, I'm assigning 24 hours of community service. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought it was in addition to the
No, ma'am.
324.
No,
I'm so
ma'am.
sorry.
Okay, 24 hours of community service
Okay.
in lieu of the fine. That would simply close out this case. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I completely misunderstood.
Okay. All right, very good. So it is it will be a conviction on your record, but that will close out the case. As soon as you can get those hours completed, we'll lift the hold on your driver's license, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to give you 60 days to do it, but if you have the hours completed prior to that, submit it to the court so we can close out your case.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
All
Your
right,
Honor.
and you can
Thank
complete that. Where do you reside? Is it in Bear County or a different county?
No, ma'am. I live in Atascosa County.
All right, so any nonprofit in Atascosa County, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so as long as it's a nonprofit organization there, just complete your hours and we will close out the case upon receipt of those hours, okay?
Okay. Yes.
All right, so if you could, let's see. Do you have an email address that you could email the court so they can send you that paperwork?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so if you could email the court with your email address, they will send you that documentation and then just get those forms filled out by the nonprofit. And then we'll close out the case after 60 days upon receipt of the hours, okay?
Okay. And if I do it, you said if I do it them earlier, then it would close earlier,
Correct.
right? Okay. Okay. Yes. Perfect.
All right, any questions?
Great. No, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, you're free to go. You're very welcome.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, let's see here. Let's see, David Figueroa.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, let's see. You have some cases here. You have
Mm,
failure
pero
to
también
maintain insurance. How do you plead?
Well, I have insurance during that time.
You had insurance back on October 26th of 2019.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll need proof of that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. You have another
October, that's October, what was the date?
October 26th, 2019.
Okay.
All right. And then you have another charge here for improperly displayed 30-day permit. How do you
No
plead on that?
contest.
No contest? Driving
Yes,
while
ma'am.
license suspended. How do you plead?
No contest.
Ran red light from November 10th, 2019. How do you plead?
No contest.
Driving while license suspended from November 10th, 2019.
No contest.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have you speak with the prosecutor about these cases. I also need you to email us proof of that insurance, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, give us a second and then we're going to send you to a breakout room with him, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Dixon. Okay. Let's see here. Just sent you a little notice there, so you need to click on that, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. All right, Margaret Ogle.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well myself. Thank you. You have a charge here for display expired registration or license plate. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. Did you get that taken care of?
Yes, ma'am. And excuse me, I'm at work. I sent all the paperwork in, and I also had COVID during the time that I was doing all that mess. Anyway, I sent all the paperwork. I faxed it in to the courts.
Okay. Let's see here. When did you do that?
6 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Let me see here.
And then I called to follow up and asked them if I needed to do it again because I have it all right here in my desk drawer.
Mhm.
And they said, no, we should have it on file. So,
All right. I need to ask them
well,
if we do so I can take a look at it. Okay. Myra or
Okay.
Valerie, can you check that for me?
I'm sorry, it was via email or
a fax.
a
Fax.
fax?
Mhm.
But it's been
Yeah,
a
it
while.
would've been a
While
fax.
back.
Let me go check the paperwork. I need to go to the other room. Just a second.
And Valerie, while you're there, did you
Sure.
get Miss De La Peña's information? He was emailing to us.
Let me check. Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're gonna send that to me?
Yes, I forwarded Miss De La Peña's information.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Oh no, this isn't cannot be sent.
Oh, I received it.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
All right, Ms. De La Peña, we received the information. I'm going to go ahead and grant your request for time served. We'll close out the case. It is a conviction, so it will be reported on your driving record, but it is a non-moving violation, okay?
Okay,
All right, so we're going to simply close it out for time served.
okay, thank you.
All right, you're free to go. Thank you. Okay. All right, Ms. Ogle, she's checking on that, so just be patient. We'll be right back with you, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Just hang on. Okay, next up is Joseph Palomo. You're on mute, sir.
Tap to speak.
There
All
we
right,
go.
can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see
All
you.
right.
There we go. Now I can see
Okay.
you.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
How are you today?
Doing great. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing well, thanks. Let's see here. You have some cases back from 2007.
Yes, ma'am.
Failure to maintain financial responsibility. How do you plead?
I could barely understand you, Your Honor. Can you repeat that,
okay.
please?
Yes, there was some background noise. Failure to maintain financial responsibility. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. And then you have a speeding charge, 45 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. Do you currently have insurance in your name?
No, ma'am. That is what I'm in the process of doing at the moment.
Okay. All right. How did you want to take care of these two violations?
I wanted to see what my options were because I'm in between work right now. And I'm actually getting ready to get hired back on by a United States Postal Service.
Okay.
And I need my driver's license in order to work for them.
Sure. Okay.
So I just wanted to see what my options were.
All right. Well, you have the two open cases. There isn't a hold on the driver's license by our court.
Correct.
So until those fines are paid off, we cannot release those holds. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if you have other holds in other.
It's
counties.
just these two.
Okay. All right. Well, until those, like I said, until they're paid, we cannot lift the hold. So you're looking at some, significant fees. If you
Yes, ma'am.
simply pay them out, if you simply just pay the fines, we would close them out, but they would be convictions on your driving record. Okay. So
Okay.
they would show up on your driver's record. You currently do not have insurance, so I cannot place you on a deferral for that unless you
Right.
can get that within the next couple of weeks, so we could place you on a deferral.
I can probably get insurance within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay. Okay.
And could it be does it have to be full coverage, or can it be liability
It can,
insurance?
as long as the insurance is in your name, it could be non-owner's insurance or just a basic policy, as long as you're covered. Okay.
Okay.
As long as you're covered
Perfect.
as a driver. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. So you're looking at I'll reduce that one to $411.50. Okay.
$411.50.
Correct. So you would be on a deferral for 180 days. That would mean you would have to maintain insurance for 6 months.
Okay.
And yeah, you would need proof of the insurance to get you started, as well as an initial payment of at least $50. And you said you could do that within the next 2 weeks?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So that would be by the 25th. Okay.
All right, $50 payment by the 25th.
Yes.
I'm just writing all this down so I remember.
No, absolutely. And then you have the speeding violation. Okay, so you're looking at 346.50 for a deferral. And I would place you on a 90-day deferral for that one. No moving violations during that time. Also with a $50 initial payment due on the 25th.
$50.
So $100 total.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any way? Oh yeah, go ahead, man. Sorry about that.
No, I was going to say, then we would place you on a deferral upon receipt of the initial payment. And then assuming you make your payments on time and maintain your insurance, those would stay off your record. The sooner you can get the fees paid off, the sooner we would lift the hold.
All right, so just pay that $100 fee. That's what you're saying, right? The $50 payment of
to get you started, and then you have the balance that would be due and owing, and you could make monthly payments to pay those off.
Okay. And is there a certain amount of time that I have
You would
in
have
order to pay all that stuff?
You would have the 6 months for the insurance violation and 90 days for the speeding violation.
Okay. And would that be $50 each? Would that be a month on a monthly basis, or is it just one-time fee?
So $50 initial payment, and then, for example, on the speeding ticket, $346.50, you're going to make an initial payment of $50, so that will reduce the balance by $50, right? So then it would be $296.50, and then you would have to spread that over the next 3 months.
Okay. I understand you now. Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good.
Is there any way I can reduce those total amounts, or is that the final amount?
I've already reduced them by $100 total combined.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And
now,
when I make that $100 payment total, can I do it online, or do I have to go physically to Olmos Park Municipal Court? How does that work?
Valerie, can you answer that?
Sure. If it's $100, we can send you the link to make your $100. Moving forward with payments, if the payments are less than $100, then you need to come in person and pay that with cash or a check.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. So when you do make that initial payment, we will need a copy of the proof of insurance. Okay.
Okay. And is there any Miss Valerie said that she can send me an email stating, can I get that
Sure.
email?
Could you email the court to provide your email address? That way they have it on file, and then they can respond with that link for you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And it's almostparkcourt@gmail.com.
Yes, ma'am. I got it right in front of me.
Perfect. If you could email them that, then the clerks will have that information. They can respond with a link for you.
Okay. And I just email the court, almostparkcourt@gmail.com with my insurance.
Yes, sir.
And then make the payment.
Correct. And then they'll respond with some additional paperwork for you, for your records as well. That'll indicate
Okay.
the terms, okay?
Perfect. Thank you so
All
much,
right.
man.
All right, have a great day. Take care.
You as well. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Mhm.
Mr. Dixon?
Judge, on Mr. Figueroa, he's basically looking for community service or time served. I do have additional info on him for your benefit.
Okay,
I mean, he served like 60 days in county jail a while back. I don't know if it qualifies, but says he was in the Coast Guard for 20 years. He's got PTSD and depression. He's on a felony probation that's going to be supervised by the Veterans Court of Bexar County.
okay,
He's just about to get into that. They just need his Coast Guard discharge paperwork.
okay.
And I don't think he's got any money. So I told him a request for time served or community service would have to be presented to the court. And, you know, if I worked with him on fines, I could
Okay.
do that, but that was where we're at, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Figueroa? You're on mute. You could unmute, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. Well, do you have paperwork indicating your time that you did serve in
Yes, Your
prison
Honor.
or jail, or
Yes, Your Honor.
you
I
have
do.
you have documents indicating the time you served, and then do you have documentation about this felony probation?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, can you email that to the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, if you could email that or drop off copies, I can review that for you, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so are you making a request for time served to close out
Yes,
these
Your Honor.
cases? Is that what you'd like to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, do you understand that if I grant the time served, these will be convictions on your record?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I would be simply closing out the cases and granting time served in lieu of fines, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, you did say you entered a plea of not guilty on the insurance because you said you had insurance.
Yes, I will contact Geico. I had the same insurance for the last 10 years.
Okay, so send that as well so we can look at that as well, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, if I may, I think he told me most of the time was in 2018 for what that's worth. I don't want that to escape everyone's
Okay.
attention, but just so you know in advance, Judge.
All right, so not in 2019 then, sir?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so the insurance was not for 2019.
No, the jail
the
time,
insurance-
Judge. The jail
the
time.
jail-
Oh, the jail time. Oh, no.
Was-
I'm looking at the insurance. He said he had insurance back in,
Yes, ma'am. I had
2000.
insurance.
okay, so
Yeah.
send us a copy of that too, okay? So the date we're looking for is October 26, 2019.
October 26th. Yes, I have it.
Okay,
Yes,
all right, so send us all that documentation. If there's a problem, we'll be in touch, but otherwise, I'll take a look at it. If the insurance was valid, that will be closed out, okay? And then I will review your paperwork for your request for time served, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, do you have the court's email address there?
Yes, I have it on the email that I
Okay.
received for the
All right, very good. So I need you to email whatever documents you have to the court so I can review them and consider your request for time served, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're very welcome. If there's an issue, we'll have you back for another hearing next month, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate your time.
All right, you're very welcome. Make sure you submit that paperwork now, okay?
I will do it right now.
All right,
you.
thank you, sir. We'll be in touch if there's an issue, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you
All right,
very much.
thank you. All right, bye-bye. All right, let's see here. Okay. All right, Ms. Ogle? All right, you're on mute. If you could press *6, ma'am. Miss Ogle, if you could press *6 if you're there.
Hello,
hear me?
Your Honor.
Okay, very good.
Yes,
All right,
ma'am.
so I received the registration, okay? All right, so
Okay.
you will qualify for the dismissal, but there's also a warrant fee. So it's instead of just $20, it's $70 for the dismissal, okay?
Okay.
All right, can you pay that in the next 2 weeks?
I can pay it today if I may.
All right, very good. If you could stop by in person to make that payment, they'll process that for you, okay?
Okay, that has to be in cash or check, did you say?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
So I'll go ahead and go right now. You said there's a warrant for me?
No, that's lifted. We're closing it out and it's a
Oh.
compliance dismissal, okay?
Oh, okay, because I work in Olmos Park and I'm like, uh-oh. I don't want to go to jail.
No, we'll close it out
Okay.
today. Just make sure you make that payment and we'll close it out.
No problem. I'll take care of that.
All right, very good. You have a good rest of the day.
Thank you. Have a blessed day.
You do
Bye-bye.
the same. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, next up is Kyle Peavy.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. All right, sir, we spoke last month about the defective headlamp, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you owe a $10 dismissal fee, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you pay that?
I could bring it there today if that's okay.
Okay, you can bring it today or tomorrow. That'd be fine to take care of that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's all we need from you.
Thank you.
All right, have a great day.
You too.
Thanks. All right, Kelvin Sanford.
Hello, Your Honor. How are you doing this
Good
morning?
morning. How are you?
I'm doing moderately well.
All right.
All right.
All right, let's see here. You have a charge for display expired registration or license plate. How do you plead?
No contest, but I did get the issue resolved.
Okay. Did you
Also, I
submit
would.
a receipt?
Yeah, absolutely. I did also. Would it help if I explain the situation or?
Let me see the receipt first, and then we'll go
Okay.
from there. So you did submit that? Let's see.
Yes, ma'am.
Do we have that, Valerie? I'm not seeing it.
Let me check paperwork.
This is probably the most expensive registration I had to get. It was like,
Tell me what happened.
so I purchased a vehicle from a friend of a friend,
Okay.
and he said he had the title. I was like, all right, cool. Registration sticker's still good. So I was like, all right, fine. And then I was constantly messaging him like, hey, did you get the title? You get the title? He's like, I have it in storage. It's at my other house. Then he said he lost it. So he's like, all right, well, I need to go replace it. It's like, I'll go to the DMV tomorrow. And that went on. He's like, hey, I can't renew it. I can't get a replacement title because my license is expired. Now I told him my last name is hyphenated, so now they need a birth certificate. I can't find my birth certificate. So and I gave him all the links, be like, hey, you can renew it if you're expired, if you bring this information. So I kept giving him all this info, all these resources, and it just ended up with him not doing his due diligence. So I finally managed to track him down, get the verified paperwork, and then I had to go and get a bonded title.
Oh, wow.
So this registration has already cost me $437.25, as well as the cost for the surety bond.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, so that's why I was hoping that since I got the issue resolved, I wouldn't have to.
Sure. Let me see if they can send us proof of that. You submitted a copy?
Yes, ma'am. If you'd like, I can also take another picture of it and send it in if we're unable to find it. I got all the stuff right here.
Okay, I think they're trying to email it to me right now. So let me take a look at that, okay?
All right.
There we go. Let's see. Three. All right, we're going to go ahead and accept proof of that, sir. I just looked at the receipt and it's a compliance dismissal and I'm waiving the fee for that. So you're good to go.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Judge. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Best of luck to you and hopefully no more troubles with the car, right?
Oh God. I've already had to replace the windshield or the motors and everything, or the wind motors and like the fan and the engine. So hopefully
There we
nothing
go.
else.
Fingers crossed.
All right. You have a blessed day.
All right, you do the same. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. And we have Mr. Bell from this morning's docket.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Let's see here. Failure to maintain financial responsibility. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. And then expired operator's license. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. What's going on with the driver's license?
My driver's license has been suspended for a while. I think I just have to pay something. I think when they put me over, he said I just have to pay 100 something to get it lifted.
Okay. So you still have that pending then. What about insurance? Do you have any now?
No, ma'am. What happened was I was like driving a friend's vehicle for him, like an elderly friend.
Okay.
And but yeah, basically I don't really have a vehicle or insurance. So
All right. So you're just looking to pay these off maybe in payments or
yeah.
something?
Yes, ma'am. If that's possible.
All right. So you're looking at $489 total.
Okay. And is there any way I could get it reduced by any chance? 'Cause I don't work,
Let's see.
so
Are you working? What's going on there?
No, ma'am. I stay at home with the kids because my wife got like a promotion, so her job, like her GM, is pretty hectic. So
Okay.
I'm with the kid. Yeah.
All right. So let's see here. All right. So I can reduce the insurance to $250 total.
Okay.
And then the other one's $184.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
three, it'll be about $50, $55 less.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That works. Anything helps.
All right. So then when can you make a first payment? Within the next couple of weeks?
Next week. She gets paid on Friday, so next week for sure. I don't want to. It's short notice this week, so next week for sure.
So by the 18th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So 318, so $50 to get you started, and then we'll put you on a payment plan, okay?
Okay, and it's just the 50, not like the 100 like everyone else.
Well, $50 to get you started, but you have another case with us?
No, I was just making sure.
Okay.
He has a payment plan. He signed 30-day payment plan
For these two or for something else?
for something else. It was
Mr.
part
Bell?
of all these 3 tickets.
All right. So there was another one, Mr. Bill. You have a set 175 balance.
Oh yeah, there was 3.
All right. So the 175 is due on March 17th. Are you going to be able to pay that?
Yeah, I'll just take care of it this week. I'll let her know right now.
All right. So 175 is due on March 17th. And then
Is there a way I can maybe get an extension on that, or do I need to do on the 17th?
how much can you pay? Well, I can give you till Friday and you can make payment on Friday.
Okay, so the 18th. Yeah, I can do
All right, here we go. Look, pay the 175 by the 18th, okay? And then $50 on each of these and due in 30 days, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
All right, so the $100 for these other 2 cases we're talking about this morning,
Yes,
that's
for
due in
another
30 days, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, you're very welcome. 175 due on the 15th. I mean, sorry, the 18th.
The 18th. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, you're free to go.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You do the same. All right. Anybody else that's in the waiting room?
No.
All right, let me just call the docket quickly.
Okay.
This is the 11:15 docket, and we have Jennifer Arce, Eric Arenas Faulkner, Angela Gonzalez, Enrique Gonzalez, Lauren Gonzalez, Victoria Selby, Savannah Taylor, Anton Tudus, Jimmy Vasquez, and Reina Yanez. All right, that concludes the 11:15